Oke, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nisa Auliatu Sadia from the second D of English Education Department, UIN Sunan Gunung Jati. Now, I want to explain about place of articulation and manner of articulation. So, the first is place of articulation. Place of articulation means when we produce sounds. Sometimes our tongue touches our lips and sometimes only our lips come together and make sound. Sometimes our tongue touches our soft palate or back part, alveolar tongue. So this touching of places our vocal tract of speech organs is called place of articulation. And then the other means is where the vocal construct is shut off narrowed. Jadi place of articulation ini membahas tentang di mana suatu suara itu dibuat. Okay, the first is bilabial. Bilabial consonant occur when you block or constrict airflow out of the mouth by bringing your lips together. Jadi bilabial ini menyatukan antara bibir bawah dan bibir atas. The bilabial consonants is the bilabial consonants are p, p, as in purse and wrap, and then b, b, as in bag and cab, and then m, m, as in mad and calm. And then dental. Dental consonants occur when you block or constrict airflow by placing your slimy tongue against your upper teeth. Jadi dental ini menempelkan bagian tengah lidah ke gigi bagian atas. Mungkin mirip seperti ketika kita sedang menggigit lidah kita. The English contains the following to the dental sound is the, as in the and rather, and then the, as in thick and bath. And then labiodental. Labiodental consonants occur when you block or constrict airflow by curling your lower lip back and raising it to touch your upper row of teeth. Jadi labiodental ini menempelkan bibir bagian bawah ke gigi bagian atas. Mirip seperti kita sedang menggigit bibir bagian bawah kita. So the English contains the following two labial dental sounds, such as of, as in fro, and v, as in vine, and as in have. Okay, and then there is alveolar. The alveolar ridge is where your teeth meet your gums. You create alveolar consonant when you raise your tongue to the alveolar ridge to block or constrict airflow. Jadi alveolar ini menempelkan bagian tengah lidah ke bagian langit-langit yang di atas atau punggung alveolar. The English alveolar consonants are as follows: n, as in no and man, t, T as in tab and red, D, D as in deep and bed, S, S as in sweet and bass, Z, Z as in zit and jazz, L, L as in luck and folly. And then there is a post-alveolar. When you retract your tongue back just a bit from the alveolar ridge, the sounds change enough to be recognized as distinct consonants. So post-alveolar consonants are those that occur when the tongue blocks or constricts airflow at the point just beyond the alveolar ridge. Jadi post-alveolar ini setelah kita menempelkan bagian tengah lidah kita ke langit-langit atas, itu kita langsung menariknya kembali dengan cepat gitu. The post-alveolar English consonants are as follows: sh, sh, as in shot and brush, and then j, j, as in vision and measure, and then ch, ch, as in cheek or match. And then there is palatal. Palatal is when you crack. Palatal is you crack palatal consonant when you raise the tongue to this point and constrict airflow. The English has only one palatal consonant, is y, as in yes. And then there is velar. Velar behind your hard palate, you have the velum or soft palate. So velar consonants is when you raise the back of your tongue to the velum to block or restrict airflow. English has the following velar consonants: is k, k as in kite, and then g, g as in good, and then w, w as in wet, and then n as in nine. And then there is glottal. The glottis is actually two vocal folds. It acts as a sort of barrel cap to your windpipe. Inhale and then hold your breath for a few seconds while keeping your mouth open. What you are actually doing to keep the air from expelling out of your lungs by closing your glottis. The example, such as age as in hope and Oklahoma. The next is manner of articulation. The manner of articulation describes how the different speech organs are involved in producing a consonant sound. Basically, how the airflow is abstracted. And manner of articulation is how the vocal tract is shaped off or narrow. Jadi manner of articulation ini membahas bagaimana suatu bunyi itu bisa terjadi. The first of manner of articulations is stops or plosive. Stops or plosive is stopping the airstream briefly, then letting it go abruptly. Jadi stops atau plosive ini menghentikan udara sejenak, kemudian melepaskannya. For example, p, p as in pen, and then b as in book, and then t as in ten, d as in deep, k as in key, and then g as in go. And then there is fricative. The fricative almost blocking the airstream and having the air pushed through very narrow opening. Jadi fricative ini hampir menghalangi udara, tetapi kita masih memberi celah sedikit untuk udara itu keluar. The example such as f as in photo, and then v as in save, and then s as in sit, and z as in zoo, and then th as in thick, and then the as in the, and then sh as in shout, and then z as in vision. And then there is affricates, the combination of a brief stopping of the airstream with an obstructed release which causes some friction. The example, j as in jeep, and then ch as in cheap. The next, there is nasal. Nasal is when the volume is lowered and the airstream is allowed to flow through the nose. The nasal sounds, there is as in mouse, n as in nut, and then as in king. And then there is approximant. Approximant is when two articulators come close together, but not quite close enough to create air turbulence. The example, w as in wet, and then y as in yes, and then as in right. And then the last is lateral. Lateral is consonants are when the tongue blocks the middle of your mouth so that air has to pass around the sides. The example, o as in luck. Okay, I think enough from the explaining about the place of articulation and manner of articulations. Thank you. and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.